arrogant like yeah. They watching, I know this. I'm rocking, I'm rolling, I'm holding. I know it, you know it. You know I know how.
So that's cool. So we're gonna show some cool stuff here that is not on the floor. I'm excited about it. So you saw simultaneous drop in, drop out. Like people can walk in and out of the frame. We might show that in a bit. But I will show you my favorite thing. Is that we have awesome menus, maybe the best menus of any Kinect game, if I have to be humble about it. But we also now have voice commands in the menus, which is really cool. So you can actually now just say, let's hope this works, it was being weird earlier. Xbox, play song. There you go. Song, grenade. Mode, break it down. Difficulty, hard. Song, born this way. Mode, performance. You don't mind? So I can start dancing, right? Blend, and she steps in and raises her hand. My character moves to the other side of the screen. She keeps going, right? So she's dancing now. If I get out of the frame, it's gonna be hard, but I'll try. No, it's still tracking me. Might break it, but let's drop out. So now she's in and I'm out. I can kind of come back in, add myself back in. So drop in, drop out is really easy. Everyone in the game. Great for parties, and you can always say Xbox pause.
Oh, so I just forgot.
Yeah, there you go. It's intense. So we had some new songs like Darude Sandstorm, the best song. We had the Numa Numa song, as I like to call it, the Dragonstad Inte, which is by Ozo. So intense.
Oh my god.
We have Hot Stuff by Donna Summer, so there's some old school disco in there. We have Impacto by Daddy Yankee. We have Rude by Mariano. We have I Like It by Enrique Iglesias, one of our new songs. I just picked by accident. There we go. Some other stuff at the bottom is really good. So we have Club Can't Handle Me by Flow Rider, which is on the radio right now. Lady Gaga's Born This Way, which is huge. We love Lady Gaga. One of my favorite songs, Technologic by Daft Punk. Finally got Daft Punk in the game. I think Daft Punk is awesome. And then David Guetta at the bottom. And I guess Lena's German. Is that right?
Yep.
So we have some local German love in there as well. So one thing that you haven't seen yet, though, because we haven't shown on the floor anywhere, is Break It Down.
Yeah.
So Break It Down was in Dance Central 1. It was awesome. If you wanted to learn the songs by playing Break It Down, it was amazing. So you just start up, you learn all the routine in order, and it's great. But if you say you played it a bunch and you're just trying to learn one move, and let's say that move's all the way at the end of the song, before you had to play all the way through to get to that move, you couldn't just skip there. So now, in addition to you can still do that, you can still learn the song by playing Break It Down, which is really helpful. But now you can also create custom play sessions where you just practice the moves that you want. So here's the menu for this. And it actually marked the ones that I didn't do well, that big X, so I can come back later and actually fix them in Break It Down. So I had trouble with Hyper 2, and I want to also practice Dawn. I can make a little list like that, and I go down to dance at the bottom, swipe, and now you break it down, just with those moves, so I don't have to skip around. Now this is the thing that's been a little funky today, I'm going to try to show it to you. So I can do my practice, get my practice on, didn't do well. Let's say I don't want to practice more, I'm like, oh, actually, I know this is real good. I can say, hopefully it works. Xbox, skip.
Let's keep it moving.
I think it works. I go right to my next move. Oh yeah, Dawn. Well, let's say, oh, you know what, actually, I should practice the other one. Xbox previous.
Alright, let's go back to the previous move.
That's pretty awesome, right? So that's one really cool thing. Another thing is about it, I'm like, okay, I get it, but something's really fast, and I go, Xbox, slow down. And now I got it flawless, so I can say, Xbox, speed it up. Sorry, Xbox, speed up. Now I got that on flawless, so I can say Xbox skip and go to my next move. Xbox skip.
Oh boy, nice.
It's a little noisy here with no ceiling, so it's a little challenging. So I don't know how to do this move, right? I'm doing it and it still says I'm wrong. I think I got it right, but I can't tell why. I can say Xbox record video. And I can record myself doing the move. And let's say I'm going the other way. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So it'll play back what I just did. That's clearly not right. So now I can see it next to the dancer and try to compare what that was wrong, right? little reference video, and I have the dancer himself. And they just keep showing me that until I get it what I want it. So I can actually play it. Still not doing it right. And whenever I'm done, I say Xbox skip. Xbox skip. You can't hear me over the power sandstorm. And so when you're done, you can go right to the full song and practice more moves. You can pick more moves out of that list, or you can say perform it, and then go right to the difficulty I was practicing on and drop you right into the song. So that's pretty crazy. When you're finally ready, you just right back into play.
Will it support German language?
Yep.
Ah, okay.
So it'll be localized in a bunch of languages, all the EFIX languages. Xbox pause. Song list we talked about, we have over 40 songs on the disc. We have all the Dance Central 1 songs come over, and they also work with Breakdown, they work with Dance Battle, they work with 2-player.
I heard that you can deactivate freestyle now.
You can, but not with Dance Central 1 songs. You can either have freestyle, or you can just keep dancing. So for fitness, for example, you might want to dance straight through it, not stop in freestyle. We didn't do that in Dance Central 1, so the character will just go and freeze. So even if you turn off freestyle, in Dance Central 1 songs, those freestyles will still come up.
Okay.
That's the way it is. It's the one little sacrifice for getting to play it in multiplayer and new breakdown and all that other stuff. So we upgraded as much as we could. And we'll have over 100 songs when we come out that you'll be able to play in Dance Central 2. So that's a lot more than anyone else.
Will there be an export fee?
Yeah, it'll be I believe 400 points. So $5 US.
5 euros too, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so...
A little over €5.
I'm not a World Bank, I don't do...
No, it doesn't matter, I know.
I'm the World Bank of Microsoft. So, yeah, but it's, it's cheaper than some of the Rock Band discs. We try to keep it really low, but it's covering...
Sure.
Same as always, covering the relicensing fee. It's not something it's not optional, which is sad.
G6, like a G6.
And have you guys seen Dance Battle at all?
Nope.
Alright, want a dance battle? Want to show you a dance battle?
Yep.
It's time for a dance battle!
Now, what song would you like to do?
I would like to do Montel Jordan.
That's an excellent choice. So...
Probably because she knows the moves better than you.
It's, well, I wouldn't go that far.
That is not true.
I have done this song hundreds of times.
If anything, I'm always at a disadvantage.
Yeah, so I would say this. So if you're playing in quick play, right, in a performance mode, if you're playing with another person, you can always see who wins because then you both get scores. So dance battle, then like, well, how do you actually tell who's winning? Why have dance battle then? Because we made it this very competitive score mechanic. We added a mini game in the middle that replaces freestyle. It's called free for all. We try to capture all these moves, and then in addition to that, we've also done a ton of little trade-off sections. So shielding spotlight moment, other spotlight moment. So I can pick my crew, the crew that I want to rep. She picked High Def, who I love, and I'll pick Flash Forward. I'll be Lil T, so we'll have a battle of the teenagers in this game. And you see a little fighting game style versus screen here, sort of an homage to fighting games where you have a little portrait. And then our characters will talk a little smack, so a little pre-game hustle. Yeah, so you'll see that in a second, and then we'll show you the mode as it plays out. Here it comes. Loading screen.
Like some models for real. You just a mannequin.
Y'all remind me of Mo's last shorty. All talk, no action.
Oh, snap. So we'll start together, which is fun. These are the shortest characters in the game. So then she'll drop out for a second. I'll have a little spotlight moment where I can dance by myself. I kind of get a head-on score, and she'll have a chance to catch back up. So this way, it's always a little bit of a competitive edge. There's never like a sure winner. Your turn. We dance back together for a little bit. So show the spotlight section here. We trade off. So it's like training the choreography. We'll get to a free for all and show you that, and then we won't finish with that. I don't want to get embarrassed. But
The booty.
alright, here's the free for all section. So 4 columns will come up with the different move names, and you try to perform the moves fast. So each side has a little color. I'm pink and she's blue. I'm trying to sort of capture the move. Oh yes, so
Great.
So it's a little fun party thing to sort of like, and those gold flashcards are worth 4 times as much. So I'm gonna try to get that one. She's doing so she got 40,000 points. So this way, the sort of momentum of who's winning can change at any second. And if you come in way in the lead, you can leave. I'm about to lead you way behind actually. It's not good.
I might actually win.
Ah, no! So we were close when we came in, and now she's winning by 140,000 points. The best thing is even in dance battle, you can say Xbox pause.
No!
Oh no, you shot a number. I'm running this demo. I'll decide what's fair and not fair. So that's the last mode, and we do have a story mode that we're not showing here today, which is about the cruise. So you saw the dance cruise there. We got Riptide and High Def. There's some more that we haven't shown yet, and all these things combined, it's like there's a story. There's a really cool game design that we haven't shown of like how that sort of plays out and how there's crazy battles at the end. There's unlocks, and I think the thing in here is it's like we're making a party game, and for the majority of the audience, it's a fun experience to have their friends over. They have a drink, they dance for a little bit, or they work out with it. But there's a section of the audience that's like, they're gamers, and they want a game that like really treats the medium of game design with respect. And Harmonix, we've made Rock Band, we developed Guitar Hero, we've been working on these big games for a long time. I think we're showing off that we're a AAA studio who really knows how to innovate and not just crank out a sequel. So I think the Dance Cruise comes a long way, even just beyond multiplayer, like these weird ways of teaching you how to dance and letting you learn at your own pace. I'm really excited for it. The team did an amazing job. So it's coming out October 21st. It comes out in Europe first, 4 days ahead of the States.
Wow.
So exclusive, what up? And then October 25th in the United States. And I don't know, I think it's the best-selling dance game. Dance Central 1's best-selling dance game on Connect. I'm hoping that Dance Central 2 will be the best-selling dance game on Connect again. People will like it, but we'll see.
We'll see.
That's it. That's what I got for you.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Of course.
Yeah.
You got questions?
Did you work on the feet work? Because what I saw in Dance Central 1 was that in occasional points when the polygon dancer would change his move, he would be like floating in the air. So it's looking like he's like
little animation blend.
Something that you couldn't do.
Yeah, we've got a ton of animators working, and they do amazing work. I think the animations are better in Dance Central 2 than they were in Dance Central 1. But making all these moves blend together is not, we do custom mocap for a lot of the stuff, so a lot of it's not as easy as you might think. But no, I understand what you mean. I think it's better in Dance Central 2.
Have you made advances with Connect itself? I mean, I saw complexer moves and faster moves, obviously. So I was guessing, probably you got a new software to work with or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Xbox has been iterating on the software developers kit for Connect, so it's it works better. It's a better detection, more specific, especially for skeletal tracking. Like the drop in, drop out of seeing you and dropping you in right away, something that our engineers worked really hard on to get right. That was Ike. I mean, they're all really smart. And then for the actual move detection, and if the moves are harder, I think the real thing is that we know better what Connect does well when it doesn't do well.
Okay.
So it's not even necessarily that like we got better detection on our moves, but it's like we're going to give you harder moves that we know the game will be able to read accurately, and they'll still be really authentic and fit the dance. But more importantly, they'll be like score really well and you'll be able to learn them and perfect them, and it won't be like.
Okay, thanks for all the info.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.